Welcome back to From the Bench, everybody. Had to get on here because Colorado Avalanche, my Colorado Avalanche, have the best record of all the other teams in the NHL. Just watched the last game. They just beat up on the LA Kings. Exciting times. The first trophy they're going to add this year. So we'll get to that big Stanley Cup here in a couple months. See if they can go all the way, win that. They're just want to put it out there. They're very impressive. It's not even just because it's my own team. Nathan MacKinnon, hopefully he comes back a little bit healthier. He's been out for the last little couple weeks here, but or not. I guess he came back played against Vegas the other day, but he's obviously been dealing with a couple little injuries. Nothing too crazy. Hopefully, because when he gets in the playoffs, the man is like top 5. It's like Gretzky and like 2 other people that are ahead of him for like points per game in the playoffs. It's like just stupid, to be honest. But he just turns it on. To be honest, Rantanen does too. Like all these guys, they do a good job. So hopefully we can stay decently healthy. They've added lots of goaltenders for depth this year. So you're not playing Michael Hutchinson hopefully in the at some point, so see how it goes. But I got a hobby box. I had a hobby box kind of sitting around, and I said, "Know what? They won it. It's an exciting night. We're gonna open this up." So I'm gonna put this over here. Bam. Kind of an impromptu thing. I just decided I gotta open something tonight. It's just that excited for it. It's come a long ways from, 45 points a couple seasons ago. Worst record in the NHL by a long shot to what they are now. So I can't complain as an Avalanche fan. And like I said, hopefully they can get a little healthier and take out the Blues coming up here. So you guys have seen all this. This is episode, what are we at now? This will be episode 12 for hobby boxes. I should have bought a case. It would have been a whole lot cheaper and a whole lot better for me probably. Ryan McLeod's a first hit for us. It's a Ryan McLeod. Oilers for the Portraits rookie. See what we can hit. These actually went on sale. I don't know if it's just a sale or it's going to be the all-time price for them, but my local hobby shop has them on for like $160 Canadian plus tax, so it's actually not too bad. Better than the $180 they were charging there at one point. We got David Krejci. We got Kucherov, who he'll be back for the playoffs. There we go. Nate showing up in the award winners. That was for the Lady Byng last year, I believe. Yeah, the Lady Byng. The most sportsmanlike player. And then everyone's like, "Oh, here's your Lady Byng winner," and it's they're showing the the highlight of him chucking the helmet at Connor Garland, player I really liked for many years, playing for my junior hockey team. And here's Nate chucking a helmet at him. It was underhand. Wasn't the worst thing. He didn't like overhand it on him there. Shea Theodore, Cale Makar. I need to get his young gun still. I've been like avoiding pulling the trigger on it. I don't know why. But first young gun, it's for the Sabres. There we go. Dylan Cousins in the young gun. Dylan Cousins has been everywhere for us this year. His cards have gone down quite a bit, actually. I don't know why. Like, how do you judge a kid because he plays for a crappy franchise? It's, I don't know. It's so weird to see the Buffalo Sabres because for me at least, the Buffalo Sabres was, the big rival for Colorado for all those years. Before I cover them up, backdrop today, we got my Nathan MacKinnon PSA 10. That was my biggest splurge to date for a card. Yep, not cheap. Gabriel Landeskog, young gun, and then a Mikko Rantanen young gun. So there's that first line. young gun line or in their young gun form. So Gabe's just the perfect captain. Plays on that edge for sure. Anybody that watches him definitely has had questionable hits and plays and everything else, things you won't want to see. But I really do think he's a very good captain for the team. And then Mikko Rantanen, probably the most underrated, one of the more underrated players out there. Obviously, he's getting paid a good chunk of money now, but still. And then at Young Guns, like his Young Guns should be way more than what I say it all the time, but they should be way more than what they are. And portraits of Olli Juolevi. So that he was playing actually tonight. He only got 3 points in 21 games, but hadn't played since May 3rd or something like that. And then they brought him back. I don't know how they did. I was too focused on the Colorado game to really care about a game between the Vancouver Canucks and the Calgary Flames. Could not care. But anyways, yeah, back to my story about Mikko Rantanen. He should be higher. This isn't just because I own a bunch of Mikko Rantanens. It's because when you compare him to, say, somebody like Alex Pettersson, like if Pettersson becomes really good, he becomes Mikko Rantanen. I've said it before. It doesn't make any sense to me. Thomas Chabot, Antoine Roussel, Sean Monahan. This is a canvas. Sorokin. I say it wrong. I know which one it is. I don't know which one it is now. Sorokin or Sorokin. It's Sorokin. That's what it is. But it's canvas. There we go. Getting Dylan and getting Sorokin. It's not too bad at all. Who knows? Maybe I haven't really followed the Islanders too heavy. I'm assuming they're going to go into the playoffs, riding Varlamov, but maybe they're going to ride Sorokin. Maybe if Varley starts off slow, Sorokin comes in, wins a series, that card goes up in price. That's how it works, ladies and gentlemen. People get hot, especially these young guys. You never know what's going to happen, and you're just trying to pick and choose. So I don't have a lot of top loaders beside me, so I got like 6, I think. So this is very impromptu, and for some reason I didn't feel like I should go over there and grab another box. This is just a regular canvas. There's Sid. Alex I follow. Don't know if I know the name Alex I follow. Don't know if I've ever actually seen a picture of him. Good little salad on the kid. Looking good. We got Darren Helm. We got him in the exclusive. Sam Steele, I think we have him in the exclusive too. Lehkonen. We got another Young Guns. This one is for the Ducks. Yanni Hakanpää. Haven't hit Yanni in a while. Yanni's actually with the Carolina Hurricanes now, I think. I don't know if he's actually still playing a bunch. I know he was playing a bunch for the Ducks. But I don't know if he's still playing for the Ducks. Yanni doesn't get up on the feature sheet. I don't know if he's still playing a whole lot for Carolina. Obviously, they're in the playoffs. They're doing good. He might just be a depth guy for them. Once again, it's a weird season. Like, I follow the Avalanche. I go through, I check the box scores, but you're looking for like goals and stuff. I'm not looking to see like the ice time for Yanni Hakanpää. Ryan Pulock, Miro Heiskanen, Andre Palat, Vitaly Kravtsov. There we go. It's not a bad one. Vitaly Kravtsov. I don't know. New York, they're just firing everybody, apparently, from their organization, firing coaches, firing GMs. Chris Drury, former Colorado Avalanche over there. He took over all the roles over there after the whole mix-up with whatever you want to say is going on with Tom Wilson. Literally just destroyed that franchise overnight. Pecorine, Chris Kreider, Carter Hart. We're in the Oscar strong. Gotta appreciate that, but definitely had a rough go this year. A lot of people might be losing some money on Carter Hart if you can't pull it up. And then, there we go. Dominic Kubalik. Dazzler. couple more base cards. I'm going to throw him. Dazzlers, I always kind of, I don't know how the finish on the front of them ever holds up, so I always kind of try to throw those guys in at least a sleeve. It takes me 2 seconds to do it, so may as well. Yeah, I don't know what they're going to do in New York. Like, you have so much talent there. Obviously, they kind of came on at the end of the season. But you got, Shesterkin over there in net. You got Adam Fox. You got Lafreniere, Kravtsov, Capo Caco, Zabinajad, Panarin, Ryan Strome. Like, what more do you need? I seen people were talking, is Jack Eichel going to go to the Big Apple? And it's like, okay, so who do you give up? And like, you get Jack Eichel, great, with a big contract. And like, how's that going to fix your problems? Like, I know, it's kind of weird. Kyle Connor, here we go. We got another young gun. Philip DeRozier actually got into a game not long ago. I think he's been like sitting on. It's kind of weird. Like, the end of this season, like a lot of guys, obviously they've kept guys for practice squads, all that other stuff. Here we go, Philip DeRozier. They've kept them, kind of COVID, trying to keep them separated from everybody, kind of even like they did in the NFL last year. There's some quarterbacks that just, they were paid to they were on the roster, but they were essentially sitting in the hotel rooms just in case the rest of the team got sick and the other quarterbacks got sick and they'd have a quarterback. I think that was the case with Jake Fromm and Jordan Love and a couple of these guys last year. They knew they're not going to start him, so Nick Schmaltz, Logan Couture, we got another canvas. Alex Killorn. Jonathan Huberdeau. Alex Killorn. Stanley Cup champion Alex Killorn. But I think they finally said, "You know what, kid, you deserve it. You've sat in here and you've done so much, and you watched Bobrovsky play and Chris Drider, whatever his last name is. You watched Spencer Knight play. You've kind of just, been a good soldier. Haven't really complained. You've done all you can, and you deserve to get a game in." So I thought that was pretty good. Mikko showing up, double Mikos. Marcus Foligno, Jake DeBrusk, Julio Levy showing up again. This time in the marquee rookie. Just excited for playoff hockey. It's the best. Playoff hockey, everything it stands for, everything it is. It's the best hockey. It's just, everyone's going 100 miles an hour. They're all excited. You're going to get fans back in some buildings, obviously not in Canada, but you're going to have fans back in a lot of these buildings. It ups the atmosphere for them. Justin Falk. Stuart Skinner. I don't think I've hit a Stuart Skinner Portraits Rookies. You guys want to be like, yes, Eric, of course you did. Maybe you remember it. I do not. But Stuart Skinner, the Portraits for the Rookies. I'm trying to really fly through this. Talking a lot, but I'm trying to fly through this. Obviously, at this point with a Cousins and a Sorokin, I don't see myself getting a Stutzle or a Kaprizov. Maybe I do, but probably not at this point, I wouldn't think. Here we go. We got Hellebuck. Is this a clear cut? It is a clear cut. Is this... Oh. How fitting is that, ladies and gentlemen? If anyone knows the channel, I always joke that Mackenzie Entwistle, I got a restraining order out on the guy because he seems to show up constantly for me. It was back-to-back episodes. I think I hit his young gun and then 3 or 4 marquee rookies, plus a portraits or something like that. So I always joke that I got a restraining order out on Mackenzie Entwistle because he's showing up too much on the channel. And then he shows up, in the playoff episode here in the clear cut. So it's not a bad little hit. Oh, if you guys want to see Alexander Edler and a couple other guys. Nikushkin's back there. Big Val. Guy's a locomotive. When he gets going, he just goes downhill. He plays like... Nikushkin will like bust off like one game out of every like 6, and he'll just like look like the best player on the ice. It doesn't make any sense. Radek Faksa. Here we go. We got another... Is this Sorokin again? We got a Islander. Ilya Sorokin showing up. The double Ilya. That's not a bad hit. You really... I guess it's not the same picture, but I understand it's a goalie too, so you're not going to have a whole lot of different options for him in the poses you can put for him and stuff, but you can find a little bit different picture. We got one Sorokin up there. We don't need two, I don't think. Stuart Skinner and then Mackenzie Entwistle. He just loves it over here at the bench. A lot of people do. Alexis Lafreniere loves it over here. Hit a couple of his young guns, French young gun. Hit him in the multiple times when it comes to dazzlers and marquee rookies and all this other stuff. The program of excellence. Hit him in all of them. It's kind of weird. We got Brad Marchand, Strawman, Brady Tkachuk, Ottawa. Just want to put this out there. Like 2 years. Give him like 2 years. Be pretty good. Shane Bowers. There you go. Marquee rookie. Yeah, I think Ottawa's like... I think they're going to be good. Like really good. Just... They play hard. I like the coach over there. You get Brady kind of... Obviously, he's that pestery kind of guy. Obviously, like, you know, that's just the way he plays. But he backs it up, too. If he has to fight, he'll fight. You know, he's not like a grease ball that just kind of hits and runs or anything. Like, if he has to drop him, he will. And there's enough other guys, Tim Stutzle, all these other guys that are just really talented over there. Ekman Larson, Barzell, Nielsen, Hoffman, Ryan McLeod showing up for a second time. Capo Caco, there we go. Maybe they trade Capo Caco, I don't know. But what do you do? Like, you trade him for a veteran, but who do you get back in it for a veteran? Like, Jack Eichel is going to want, we've never seen a trade like that. Not for a player of that. You know, that's the equivalent of, now calm down, Leaf fan, like, of like trading a Marner or somebody, right? Like, the amount you have to get back is so huge. Like, I don't know how you ever get that value back out of it. Jared McCann, Jonas Brodin, Joseph Woll, Kubalik, Buchnevich. But grabbed 2 packs by accident. What do we got going on here? Got a whole lot. I need my box cutter every time. Not messing around with these packs. Trying to open them for you guys. It's struggling. Sebastian Aho, Joel Armia, Adam Henrique. There we go. What a box. Box filler of Wendell Clark. Pretty sweet looking card. Hit a couple box fillers now. Every time. I just really enjoy them. Would like to hit a Paul Bissonnette. That would be my favorite. I listen to Chicklets every week. I don't miss an episode. Just love it. Bam. Wendell Clark. We'll take it on Cousins. We'll just put the inserts up. Bam. There you go. Wendell deserves a spot up there. Maple Leafs legend. Also, if the Maple Leafs lose to the Montreal Canadiens, the first round. I don't think it's going to happen. I think Montreal had the recipe at the start of the year, just playing really good defense and stuff, and I don't know what really has gone wrong for them as a whole for Montreal. Obviously, they're young too. Carey Price obviously barely has played / has been inconsistent. But still, Carl Hagelin, Austin Matthews, Alexander Alexiev, Barbashev, that's my boy. A couple other checklists and stuff. Love me some Ivan Barbashev, but sorry, buddy, you got to go down in the first round. It's not even a question here. My junior hockey allegiance doesn't trump my my main NHL team alliance. So we got here. This is a program of excellence. What is this box? Jack Hughes, Brian Rust. We got blue Artem Zagadulin, and then behind him. Oh, it's not. I thought it was that. I thought it was that program of excellence. Get my hopes up. Chris Dreiger, Malcolm Subban, a couple boys, Derek Stefan. I was how are we getting the box cutter, a box filler, clear cut, a canvas? I think though we've only got 1, 2. So we got 3 packs left. And we are still missing 2 of our young guns. So that's pretty good. Keeping you guys right here to the end. Alex Chasson, young gun here. Ian Cole, no longer with the Avalanche. This one's for the Blues. It's Nico Mikola. Sergachev, Antoine Reese, Blackwood, Brendan Lemieux. Not that I think Brendan Lemieux would do a whole lot against Tom Wilson, but Brendan Lemieux is a nice player to have when you kind of have that Tom Wilson issue come up, for them. So no grit, no muscle, no nothing for the Rangers, and that's kind of what you get. Guys will take shots at your speedsters. Your skilled guys. Also, I understand people are like, it's a hockey play. Sort of. You're punching a guy in the back of the head on the ice. Yes, he was in the crease, but you're like, the guy's head's down. And then Ryan Strome goes to pull you off. And then another guy's already on Ryan Strome that pulls Ryan Strome off you. And you're like punching him in the stomach for what? Because you were punching a guy's head in the back into the ice. So you're punching that guy because he took you off of him, and then you're punching another guy while he's on the ground and you're on top of him with another guy on top of him also, and then another guy jumps on your back to be like, hey man, like stop. Happens all the time. You get the guy up, you see who it is, no bucket on, you have time to collect yourself, and you slam that guy on the ground for what? That just doesn't. I understand it's a hockey play, but it's also not a hockey play at the same time. There we go. Alexander Barbanov kind of screwed that up a little bit. He just got a 1-year extension. He got traded this year to insert team name here. Actually, I'll do it right now. Team name down there. Bam. He just got a 1-year contract extension from them. So there we go. Last pack. We're just going to get a high gloss here. It's high gloss, exclusive maybe, just to finish it off. Once again, thank you guys for everything. I know I had the other video said the 100th episode, or 100th subscriber episode. Thank you guys, like I said, for liking and sharing. At the time of this video, I think I'm already up to 109. I was at 104 or 5. It's crazy how it just kind of jumps every day now. It's kind of weird. But if you haven't yet, go check out that last episode. There's a bunch of guys that have like supported me and commented and liked and stuff. Go back in there and check out their channels too. I put it all in the description. So Robin Leonard, Jake Muzzin. This is a portrait, I think. Yeah. Of one of the guys. Top Shelf Pulls. This is his PC. Alex Bazile. And there's the French version of, there's that tough guy. Brendan Lemieux. Last pack, getting that French variation. And like I said, we got the PC for one Mr. Top Shelf Pulls. So it's kind of funny how that worked out. Anyways, yeah, that's not a bad little box. Got a Cousins, got 2 Sorokins, got a Wendell Clark, got a clear cut of Mackenzie Entwistle. Not the worst pack in the world for sure. Yeah, there's obviously you're always looking for Stutzle and Stutzle and Kaprizov, and I understand, but the best goalie in the lot of all the young guns, sure, I'll take 2 of him. One of the best players in the lot for the skaters, yeah, sure, I'll take one of him. Yeah, it's a good one. But yeah, congratulations to me and the Colorado Avalanche. I'm congratulating myself. I'm a fan. I'm allowed to congratulate myself. I got the Nathan MacKinnon jersey on for everybody to see. But yeah, anyways, hopefully everyone enjoys it. Let me know. Who's your team? Did they make the playoffs? Did they not? Put it in there, and hopefully we'll catch you guys next time over here at the bench. I'll talk to you guys then. Bye, guys.